Alright, hello there. I am Puppo01 and this is AOS Virtual Pro Wrestling 2 Show 8C, and we are on the MMA Division's 5th spot chance. So we have 4 competitors, as you see right here. Those are the 4 competitors. And before we get started with this stuff, I would like to talk to you about supposed changes that I am making to the game. Also, you're going to be the changes I'm talking about will not probably come into effect until it's definitely not. It's definitely not going to come into effect until show 9A, because for show 8A and 8B, I already used the current rules, so I'm not going to change it up until after the pay-per-view. So, but reason I'm talking about these changes for certain matches is because it has involved the match that we're finna do, which is the 5th spot chance for the MMA division, and it involves the whole entire rule set for the whole entire division and stuff like that. Because what I'm thinking of is changing it from 5 knockdowns to win in the MMA division to 2. Now, the reason for these changes, and I can explain them the easiest way possible, is, you already know, like, when it comes to gaining your super and stuff like that, and if you're a shoot wrestler, you can sometimes get armbar quickly, and then getting 5 knockdowns, especially without the quick match turned on and stuff like that, is pretty difficult. It's not too difficult, but it's pretty difficult to get first round stoppage and stuff like that. And I was trying to make it even out with, stoppages for submissions as well as stoppages for TKO damage and stuff like that. So that's why I was thinking of changing it to just 2 knockdowns. And like, this is the little corny or dumb phrase or lame phrase I made up. Is like, first time the person knocked you down, they probably got lucky. The second time, you only get a second chance because there's no 3 strikes in, AOS. So that's the kind of thing I was trying to say. So like, and plus like 2 knockdowns, and somebody could do it quickly. We could see somebody win an MMA match in under a minute. We could see them win their match in the first round under a minute, or under a minute in the freaking second round or third round or something like that. Or they could end the match with 2 knockdowns in the last minute of a round. That's the thing. I want there to be people capable of getting a finish quicker with the MMA division. I was going to probably put it on just 3 knockdowns, but I was like, nah, because like, for every knockdown you do, they got the count. So it goes at least at 1, 2, 3, or possibly 2, and like, then they get back up. Then that's like a good 10, that's like a good 5 or 6 seconds that have passed. And I'm talking about, what if it's like the last 30 seconds of a round? Or the last minute of a round. You can't get 5 knockdowns in the last minute of a round, even if it got quick match on there, because it takes too much time for them to get back up and this, that, and the other. Because after like the second or third after like the third knockdown or so, they gonna get up in like 5 or 6 seconds. So that's now additional couple of seconds, and like, you're almost at 10 seconds between dropping them and them getting back up. So like, what if it's just 2 knockdowns? And then you can hurry up and knock them down again, and you just win the match. And, it is what it is, stuff like that. Yeah, it kind of seems like it may not be so fair to like grapplers per se, or the submission artists, but like, they got the green light to freaking do whatever they want with the submissions. Because the thing is, like, with the submissions, you forget that almost everything gets countered into a submission. Like, when you're doing standing strikes, if you throw the left kick, if you got a left kick at all for any type of move, or for the majority of the moves, it automatically goes into that leg submission, that counter leg submission for the striking. The same thing goes for the right arm punch and stuff like that. When you throw like the what's it called, the haymaker punch, or you do any running attacks, like come on, because like most characters got running clothesline. When they do their running attacks, they do the running clothesline. So like they'll get that caught and they'll go into submission. And like the shoot wrestlers, a lot of them they go for the spear when they're doing their running attack and stuff like that. So like they'll get caught into a guillotine, a counter guillotine and stuff like that. And like some grapples can get counter into a submission, as well as a bunch of other things and stuff like that. And like you can get lucky with some knockdowns and stuff like that, but like I'm trying to make it more proactive with the characters and stuff like that. So that's what I'm trying to end up doing. That's why. And plus, this ain't going to take effect until show 9A and stuff like that. So, whoever becomes champion or stays champion or whatever like that, this is not going to affect them or anybody else until we get to the qualifiers at show 9A and stuff like that. So I'm not going to midway change the rules and stuff like that. So that's what I was thinking about. Other than that, we got this right here, and this is the grappling division. This is what I'm thinking about, but I probably won't do it. It's just a thought. That's why I said AOS changes. This one is definitely going to be a change or whatever like that. So let's before we go back onto there, I'm gonna show you what this is all about. So that's the rules right there. It's 2 rounds, 5-point system for now, with just 1 point for knockdowns, referee stoppages on, this, that, and the other, because I already got the match set up and stuff like that. Other than that, if we go to my crafts real quick, we're just going to go in here. We're not going to look through all the characters and stuff like that. So this is the order in which I created the characters, stuff like that. I started with slot 9 and slot 8 for my original 16. So, that's slot 9, that's slot 8, slot 1, slot 2, slot 3. And I got to recreate the people for slot 4. Now, the thing is, when I say recreate them, I mean put them in slot 4 and stuff like that, because all their ring attires is already good, all their AI settings is good already, and their move sets are already good, stuff like that. It's just that I don't really need them until I start figuring out stuff for show 9A. So pay-per-view 8 and show show 8A, 8B, 8C, and pay-per-view 8. I didn't need those characters anyway, so that's why we're doing it like this and stuff like that. They're not even for the pay-per-view or nothing like that. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. So we'll probably talk about this again. Yeah, this rule change. And yeah, we could go into the game. That's under 10 minutes. Yeah, I guess that's significant enough. Oh, also for I guess I could talk about that right now too. Also, for when I do start the pay-per-view stuff, when we start the pay-per-view matches and stuff like that, I will no longer be having the I used to do it like there's one match per video for the title matches, and that's kind of stupid, because if I only make 2 videos for like any division and stuff like that, then that there was a title change, and if there's only 2 matches for that video, that the champion is now the challenger. The challenger won the title, and then he retained the title in the rematch and stuff like that. So instead of having spoilers like that, because I knew that was a spoiler, but like I wasn't really thinking about it. Instead of having spoilers like that, Now I'm just gonna have it where if it's one match, two matches, or three matches, they're all gonna be on one freaking video. You know? So you just have to watch it for that particular division to find out who is the reigning champion, who is the new champion, who's the reigning champion, wherever the heck it may be. Because, some matches can go in under 5 minutes, some of them can go 10 minutes. I don't think we had a match that went plus 15 yet. No, we probably did, yeah. But I can't really think of it now. Anyway, let's get started. Yeah. I made some changes to a lot of the characters and stuff like that with their move sets and other things and whatnot. Yeah, that's 10 minutes. I hate doing it. I hate doing long intros while I'm just talking. Yeah, so this is it. So, oh yeah, so let's look. Where is it at? Oh, that's not this. Yeah. Yeah, so this is again the move set and stuff like that. So you see, we're going to start on the right column. So 5 minutes, 5 points, 1 point for knockdowns. Submission is turned on. Blood stoppage is on, and time decision is on. And then we look at the left column. Is MMA rules of the 2 rounds, no points for rope escapes. There's no rope escapes. Rope escapes is turned off. My bad. That's what the no means. It's turned off. And takedowns, you can't turn those off. So takedowns are free. Quick matches turned off. And saved by the bell, which is gong save or whatever like that. Bell save or whatever, that is turned on. Yeah, so we can get started. Oh crap. I fucked up. I was only supposed to skip him because he's not ranked. Because I got a thing where, I let people do their walk to the ring if they're ranked or whatever like that. And then for the title match, the champion and the challenger, they get to do their full entrance from, the walk to the back to the in-ring introductions and stuff like that. Yeah, so after pay-per-view 8, this is going to be the last time you see them having to get 5 knockdowns to win in the MMA division. I just thought about it because I was like, why not make it, because the KO factor, in real life, people supposed to be able to get KO'd at any time, stuff like that. You could get submitted at any time too. Those people could get quick submissions as well, but the KOs are the key, when it comes to real life martial arts, I don't care for KOs or submissions and stuff like that. I just care for whoever's the best to win and stuff like that. No matter if they're a KO artist or a submission artist or a decision maker, you gotta stop them from being boring. Your opponent supposed to be on your level for you won't have to have a boring match. You're not as good as the opponent, and the opponent is going to do the minimum to make sure they win. Or in the case of some people, they like to put on silent fights, but that silent fight shit gonna have you, a vegetable at the age of freaking 70 and shit, So that's why I don't care how somebody fights. You respect how people fight, period. Because if you could, you would probably do the same damn thing, Nobody want to be a blood and guts fighter. Well, some people do, but respect however people are to get the job done. That's why I don't understand the hate with Curtis Blaze, because motherfucker, how you bullying him? He had his eye was swollen. His eye was swollen. I think he took on Cyril Gahn. Not Cyril Gahn. Cyril Gahn took on Derek Lewis, who knocked out Curtis Blaze. He took on Rosenstrike. Yeah, he took on Rosenstrike. I ain't get to watch the fight live, but like I was watching the what's it called, the post fight interview, and I looked up online to see the what's it called, the Bleach Report stuff, when they just talk about the event and like what happened during the fights and stuff like that. I look at that stuff also for like the New Japan, because I don't get to watch New Japan and stuff like that when it comes on for the pay-per-views. Mostly do that for the pay-per-views and Ring of Honor and stuff like that. Also, because there's no way to find like the highlights of it. Because I can find the highlights for like AEW and WWE stuff on YouTube and stuff like that, and like Ring of Honor, they don't got the highlights and shit for like their pay-per-views. They just got partial highlights. Like that's what WWE does. So yeah, see a certain section of the pay-per-view and they show a few highlights. But me, the thing is, the pro wrestling, yeah, sometimes I have the money to pay for the pay-per-view and stuff like that, but I'm not gonna get suspicious. But it's not even that no more. I got the money for it and stuff like that. It's just that it's fucking too long. And I get tired of the bullshit with the I don't mind promos, but like I'm not gonna watch the same two people do a promo week after week after week. The first promo is good enough with new rivalry. The second and third, even after they already had their match in the pay-per-view, that shit just starts to get boring to me, man. So I don't care to be watching these forever promos between pro wrestlers and shit like that. The shit starts to be tiresome, And also, it's so fucking boring and shit like that. And like, I never got that, like these are the main videos. I know that from like children's aspect and stuff like that. And I guess you like whoever you like when it comes to pro wrestling and stuff like that. But what was my point? Was I even making a freaking point when I'm talking? Oh yeah, I was making a point. The point of the matter is, when it comes to like, who the crowd cheers for and stuff like that, like there could be two people who can actually fucking wrestle, be in the ring, and there's crickets. I don't know why there's crickets. I guess because they don't do the facial expressions enough, or they didn't garner your attention or with a build up or this, that, or the other. It could be a good ass match in the ring and they just like somebody press pause or some shit on the screen or something. That's what they look like. They look like somebody watching it from their home and shit. Or somebody press pause or something. And like that shit be annoying as heck to be watching. I'm not gonna watch fucking 3 hours of that. Because then the motherfuckers who can't wrestle, they come out there and they make all the noise in the fucking world. And I'm not gonna say who I think can't wrestle because that name dropping bullshit. I'm not gonna do that no more. No, I got the time to talk like that. I'm not the type to freaking leave comments like that anyway. Like who suck or this, that, or the other. Unless it's a slight joke and it's not offensive or not like talking like shit about somebody. I can leave those type of comments on YouTube videos or something like that, but like I can't leave no bullshit comment. I'll think it, but I'm not gonna leave it. That's what I was saying about with like not naming the person, because I know I used to do that on my videos in the past, naming motherfuckers and stuff like that I think suck at pro wrestling and stuff like that. When it comes to commentary, that's a whole nother story. WWE, you just suck, okay? Commentary just sucks. Period. Okay? How the fuck did you fire Samoa Joe? I don't care what type of promos he calls. Like he was like the only competent commentary you had for a while. And like Taz is competent as hell, and he talks about the pro wrestling matches the way they try to in the WWE. Taz does that shit all the time now. Matt Striker, his style is, I think, is decent, but like sometimes it's just like, fuck is you going that deep into it? It was a simple arm drag. He's like, yeah, that was the tradition of, or what's the name made that famous? It's like, motherfucker, it was an arm drag, bro. Yeah, like the arm drag led into a submission or something, or it was that devastating. Like he'll say the most bullshit stuff about simple wrestling moves. Like I like his over explanations about a serious wrestling move or something, like a certain type of submission or grapple or slam or something like that, or strike that landed a certain way. Don't overanalyze a fucking scoop slam or a freaking shoulder block or some shit like that. Why? Nobody wants 3 minutes of talking about that shit, man. That shit needs 5 seconds to move on. And the only time you really supposed to talk about those sort of moves, unless they did it a certain way that other people don't do it, and it's more unique that way, and it actually does damage. And like, there's too many motherfuckers who got finishers that just are not finishers. Like, real talk. I hate people who have finishers that anybody can fucking do. Like, there's so many freaking female wrestlers. This match is almost over. If Sakuraba could get another armbar. Yeah, so a ton of people got new ring attire and stuff like that. Like the ring attire that from the Sean O'Connor's like YouTube videos that I watch. They got whatever ring attire he makes and stuff like that. And the cool thing about his stuff is if you are looking for the ring attire, or just, I know I don't care to change them to a certain color for myself. Like I said, that arm was hurt, so yeah, the arm bar was coming. Kudos to him. Yeah, so like I was saying with that, like the arm bar and stuff, and yeah, why was I lost my train of thought? Here comes the amazing one, His name is Jake Shock, so it's J-A-K, and then Shock is spelled backwards and stuff. Like Jake's and Drax. Oh yeah, we could go straight to it because they're not ranked. Yeah, go straight into it. That's only for when somebody ranked is involved and stuff like that. Oh wait, no, it's only for pay-per-views when you get to walk out through the back. Yeah, that's only for pay-per-views. So I was right. I'm supposed to show the in the ring introductions and shit for the people with the people who are ranked. I only supposed to show the in-ring introductions. I don't have to show the walk out to the ring stuff. I'm thinking he should have the other moves for his TKO damage instead of that. Have the other one. That's what I was thinking about. Anyway. Yeah, and we're just talking bullcrap and stuff like that. It's been a while since I recorded for AOS Virtual Pro Wrestling 2. I think it's been I know it's been a while for uploads and stuff like that, constant uploads and stuff like that, but like, as far as like recording this shit, damn near a year, yeah, probably even more. No, it's not more than a year, because I did start making the people for a slot for sometime in 2020, yeah, early 2020 and stuff like that. Yeah, because I had all my characters cleared. Yeah, so it's only been a couple. Yeah, it's been less than a year. Yeah, because I ain't mess up my phone until June. Yeah, I messed up my phone in June. The old phone, which it was the A21 or some crap. A021. I think that's what Galaxy it was. Yeah, and like pro wrestling games is the reason that I even watch actual wrestling. I watch actual wrestling because of pro wrestling games, because I like creating my characters and playing them, and like it's just a way of giving me like like some thought process as far as going towards like creating characters and doing certain things and certain moves and stuff like that. They've also been trying to come out with WWE 2K22 or some shit, so like it's probably gonna be a while before that come out now. Yeah. Alright, congrats to him. And yeah, I'm less biased when it comes to watching this shit now. Unless it's pay-per-view shit. When it's pay-per-view, the titles a lot. I kinda am rooting for my crafts to win, but like if it's just regular shit, I'm like, if he does well, he does well. You know? Alright. Yeah, so ranked people only get the in-ring introductions. Yeah. See, well, you just saw him go against Jay Shock. Yeah, so I think I am gonna fix everybody's ring attire and stuff like that. But some characters, like what they give me for like different ring attires for them, like, doesn't look no better than what the fuck I currently be having some of them wear. You know? So like that's what goes on with that process of thinking with that stuff. We're gonna see if, so that was the surprise I was talking about, if I forgot to re-mention that. The surprise I was talking about is the fact that I got that now going on with the characters and stuff like that. Almost the whole roster except for a few characters, I gave them new outfits and stuff like that. Different type of ring attire and stuff. Yeah. But as far as all that crap goes, that's whatever. I just decided to do that because like I know now what I didn't know before with the other Android phones and shit like that I had and stuff like that. I know how to, when I get a new phone, immediately transfer all my shit over to that phone. I know exactly how to do that now. And these phones automatically come with that. It's the apps. I didn't even know my old phone had that app on it. I looked at, did I look it up? Yeah, I think I looked it up on a YouTube video. But the thing is, I looked that shit up on a YouTube video, but the thing is, before I had looked that shit up on a YouTube video, I had made sure I saved all my characters and everything like that, and I took the SD card out of the phone, and I had, so the thing is, when you take out the SD card, when I take out the SD card, all my games for, for 64 on the SD card. So I took out the cartridge out, and then I tried to go back into the games. The games didn't work, and I forgot that I took out the SD card. So now it's saying like file not register, or a game is not found, or whatever the heck it's supposed to be saying and stuff like that. So that happened to me a couple of times. I forgot he had that spinning back kick that does KO damage to the body. I knew about that, and then he got that Like, to me, this game could have been so much better had it just had, me be able to change the moves for all the characters on the roster and shit like that. Because, like, I wouldn't necessarily change nobody's shit. I would just, if they had like sloppy moves or moves that I think they did need in certain places, I would take that out and replace it with something else. But as far as like a lot of their moves, I would gave every, because this is the thing. This is why I want my own version of this game where it's completely like blank as far as like I could change the characters that's already on the game's move sets and stuff like that. Because I want every character on the game. My dream for AYS Virtual Pro Wrestling 2 is to have every character on the game, any move they have, no matter if it's their striking attacks or their grapples. I'm talking about scoop slams and all that other shit. All of that does KO damage and blood damage for any and all characters. Any move that can have KO blood damage is going to have KO and blood damage to make it as realistic as possible. So like when you go for the superplex, that does KO damage, you know? And when you go for a basic body slam, well, the sumo god, Yokozuna, he has KO damage for his body slam, but still, I wanted that for everybody. And blood damage, you know? Any all moves. Because, like, they got a bunch of strikes on here that are pretty cool that only my characters have KO or blood damage for those moves and stuff like that. And that's gotta be weird to me. He survived that. Oh, crap, that may be his own chance at winning. He ain't gonna be able to get the submission. I mean, he ain't gonna be able to get his finisher off down. See? Way too long. Cause look, that's why. Cause you need about, what? After you put the submission in, you need about 5 seconds or so of game time for it to actually, like, work. Or like that. And I realized on here that every 1 second you see on the bottom of the screen is actually a second and a half. It's not 1 second, it's a second and a half. So like 30 seconds is really 45 seconds. And a minute is really a minute 30 and stuff like that. So 10 seconds is 15 seconds. If he gets 3 more of those knockdowns, he could win this match. But that's the other thing. See, the match could have been ended right now because Kingo, with the new rules come show 9A, he already won this because he got 2 knockdowns. See? So that's what I'm talking about with that type of stuff, you know? Because I would put 3, but 3 just seems like whatever, and, you know, stuff like that. So that's why it's going to be 2. Because you can get 2 off in 30 seconds, you know? You get 2 knockdowns in 30 seconds if you're good enough with your knockdowns and stuff like that. No matter if they're grapples or they're strikes, you know? And also look at him constantly building up his freaking super from every reversal he gets. Every reversal he gets, he's building up super. That's another reason for the only 2 knockdown things. Because Sakuraba could have lost in the first round. And look at him. He ain't really taking no damage besides those 2 knockdowns. And I wish knockdown damage and stuff like that will be more represented towards overall damage to a character. Because, like, after you get, like, 2 or 3 knockdowns from, like, moves that struck your head or struck your body or something like that, or struck your legs or whatnot, you should be showing like some type of wear and tear on yourself with damage and stuff like that because you was knocked down by that. You suffer some type of pain from that. You know? Mm, 35 minutes. So, should we continue or should I? No, going with. Yeah, I'm trying to go here. Oh wait, that's how we're supposed to go. Okay, so there we go. I'm trying to still figure out how to move this shit around with picking the matches in the order I want to. I found out I could do that by pressing the C buttons, the left, right, and up and down C's and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, we can. No, we'll do this match right here because this match will. Well, probably. Yeah, we're just gonna do the match. Yeah. It's amazing when I think got this because like Tatsuma Tatsuma he oh wait we don't gotta watch their stuff because they're not ranked. Yeah, Tatsuma he basically got into here because he was able to beat everybody who was in his qualifier, but like like it's not really supposed to be in here. He's supposed to be like in the PW division or the absolute division. Everybody could go in the absolute division and the PW division. Well, not really. Well, yeah, submission artists can go in there. Because, like, once you put a submission, once somebody's really injured to, like, the arm, head, or body, or legs, or something like that, they move even slower to the rope. So the rope break ain't gonna really matter that much. Especially if you're trying to win by submission. You just gotta not have them in the ropes when you're putting submissions on them. Because when they're fresh, it takes longer. They get to the ropes quicker when they're fresh from the submission and stuff like that. Unless you spend a lot of time on the outside with the grappling and stuff like that. You spend enough time on the outside, you ain't got to worry about that with the opponent stuff. And that's what I like about the Fire Pro Wrestling for Game Boy Advance and stuff like that. Because I had the AI stuff set all the way up and this, that, and the other. But like, they'll be on the outside fighting, forever and stuff like that on the outside and stuff like that. And like, I didn't get that. Like when they fought in the ring, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. The match is pretty cool and stuff like that. The outside is pretty dope. Yeah, because like when it comes to like this type of stuff, I like to have the two people who are still undefeated, especially when there's like 4 of them or 6 of them. Or it don't really matter what's the number of people is. When it's more than 3 people in a league or whatever like that, I like the people who actually won their first matches to go against each other last and stuff like that. For the people with the best record in the match that decides who wins and stuff to be featured in the final match. People who's not going to be really nothing, who's not in the contention of winning should not be the last match because, they're just fighting for like bragging rights and just to say they're better than at least few people who were in that league, in that particular league they was participating in, But as far as the other stuff goes, like, the most important match should always be the final match in the league. I don't know why the game is not set up for it. I don't know if he thinks like goes to that type of logic. Those areas. Another flying armbar by Jake Shock. Sakuraba may be giving up that fifth spot for the MMA division, and you could be looking at the future. Dang it. Yeah, there we go. You could be looking at the next champion in the MMA division because he's taking people out like it's a bad habit and stuff like that. Like it ain't no problem. Like of all the characters I got created right now, Jake Shock to me is the one character that it don't matter if it's set for 5 knockdowns to win the match or if it's set for 2 or this or that. He can do everything. He can end the match quickly with submissions, or he can end the match in the first round with the KO moves and stuff like that. He got plenty of each. You know? Like the only character I'm not worried about when it comes to the MMA division and stuff like that. The other ones kind of nail biting and stuff like that, because like you know how long it took Boom to become the fucking MMA champion. like dude, he's been a number one contender off and on. I think he was a number contender off and on for like 5 pay-per-views or something, like 4 or 5 pay-per-views. I was like, damn, is he ever gonna win the title? You know, and that was all because Kiyoshi was just armbarring him over and over again. Like, yeah, even when I changed it to like the 5 knockdown rule and stuff like that, he was still getting armbarred. I was like, get it. next time. I finally made him good enough where he beat Kiyoshi and kept the belt, and then all of a sudden, no, he wasn't the one to beat Kiyoshi for the title. That was Judo King. He beat Judo King, and that's the number 1 contenders match. I mean, that's the title match. Him versus Judo King. He beat Judo King to finally become champion. He can't even beat Kiyoshi for the title. He took Judo King winning, and he was like, alright, all you gotta do is beat him in a ranking match. 3 rounds. Okay, that's cool. I'm not sure when we ever had title match go into the 4th round for the MMA division. He's definitely winning this if it goes to decision, because I'm not sure if Tatsuma even has, any type of knockdown type of moves or TKO damage moves. Not sure if he has any on his stuff, but like that's because he was just I think if we go back and look at his 5SChance qualifier matches, I think he was just like better at keeping people off of him and shit like that. Cause like I don't see him getting too many submissions in the first round of his matches and stuff like that. So he probably was, he did more in the match. And he kept them from getting a knockdown on him and stuff like that. He could possibly have a knockdown move. It's just that I don't remember which ones of his moves probably have him. Maybe his back grapple? I think he has one with front grapple. Could be wrong. I'll look it up after these matches out here. I know he gotta be doing some submission stuff. This is just a background, right? So I think I'm gonna put him in the KO division. Not the damn it. I was thinking of absolute, and for whatever reason, what came out of my mouth was KO division, the absolute division. Yeah, you can do well in there. Yeah. Because coming up in the 5SChance for the absolute division is redemption for DD4 Blaze, man. He had 5 straight title defenses, and then lost his stuff because I made him for the third pay-per-view in a row defend his absolute division championship belt against the 5SChance. I mean, against the Fight for Gold champion in the Fight for Gold title challenge. I swear, the Fight for Gold challenge. Like, because he defended it at the pay-per-view, then he had to defend it at the wait, I can go back because like where we on? This is pay-per-view 8. So okay, so he lost it at pay-per-view 7, but that means at pay-per-view 5 where that means what? Pay-per-view 5, yeah, because once you win the title when you're number one contender, you win the title on that pay-per-view, but you also have defended the title immediately on the same pay-per-view and stuff like that. Because I don't like going pay-per-view for pay-per-view with title challenges and you just see the same people over and over again. Even though you kind of do see the same people getting title challenges over and over again, but that's only because they beat whoever's supposed to be ranked third in the division and they get to do it again. They get to do another title challenge again. I'd rather do it like that than do it where, it's just always going to be a different title challenge. You got to earn it, I don't like how pro wrestling or combat sports, for that matter, because it's not just boxing, it's kickboxing, MMA, all of them. I don't like how motherfuckers are going to get, title shots and shit like that. To me, you gotta be the most qualified for the belt and stuff like that to do it and stuff like that. And actually have matches that are clarified and actual number one contenders matches. Because like the thing is, this match could potentially tell us who's the number one contender. I hate that dumb shit. I hate that dumb shit. And like, pro wrestling is doing some stupid shit. Well, not pro wrestling, I should say what it is. WWE. Because like, I don't like to call stuff a WWE move and stuff like that. It's a pro wrestling move used by a WWE wrestler. Even if they created it, it's not a WWE move because 9 times out of 10, a lot of moves were created before people even make their way to a major promotion. They create their shit on it. A lot of people create their shit before they even make it to the wrestling. Like, I'm pretty sure the F5 or whatever like that was created by Brock Lesnar and OCW and shit like that. Just like F5 was created, I believe, while Cena was on the main roster on SmackDown. I believe that's where he created that. I'm not too sure, but I think that's where he created it. Or when he first performed the move, This is a one-sided affair. And it wouldn't be if I can fucking give every character on the roster, have every move that they do, period, do KO damage. Because I got a character who is now the current, what's his name? The Warrior Damage, who's the current 5th spot for the KO division. He does that, that left-handed slap or strike you just Sama use over and over again, where he does that big wind-up. His does KO damage. But I want it on the game where any move that a character does, like, I got a character who does the European uppercut for KO damage. And I think I got one who does it for blood damage, I want every move to do KO or blood damage so be realistic as possible. Similar to the way, you're not sure you only know for certain that certain number of moves or type of moves on, WCW, NWO, Revenge did KO and blood damage. But they had it where almost all the strong attacks did KO or blood damage. I want it for any move. I want it to be almost similar to like the way like you know, what's it called? Fire Pro Wrestling does, where almost any move you do can do KO or blood damage. You know, it might be over. You know, a lot of times some of these submission finishers do not do the KO damage. You know, sometimes they don't be doing the KO damage. Congrats to Kingo, Taysama. Sorry I put you in this, but shoot, you wanna yeah, I said we was gonna look at that real quick. It's 50 minutes, but who cares? First video back, you know. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to be looking at my characters. I'm supposed to be looking at his stuff. So here, so if you have anything that does tail damage, that's another thing. It'll get on here saying, oh yeah, because then it wouldn't have that on there. Goddamn thing. That's his favorite submission. Oh yeah, Dragon Sleeper. Yeah. Ice. Did you see? Because sometimes when I'm talking and I'm not talking about what's going on in the match, I don't know if somebody used a certain move or whatever like that. You know, especially if I'm talking instead of paying attention. Because if I'm talking, I'm looking. 9 times out of 10, I'm not absolutely paying attention to what's going on in the match. Yeah. So he doesn't have. Oh wait. Oh my god. All right. So the winner of this will be the 5th spot. So will Sakuraba be able to defend his 5th spot for the MMA division against Jake Shock, the amazing one? I think he's the only one who has constant first round finishes. Let's take a look. Yep. Because, let's see. Yep, he got first round. And both of them was in 3 minutes. And they were by submission. Yeah, definitely by submission. Sakuraba, he has second round. And his was by submission as well. Alright. Let's enjoy it. I'm not going to talk no more. The main event is about to happen. For this 5SChance. I know that's a bit of a dick move. Now shut up. The most important match come on, so now shut up. Yeah, I know. That's on my part, man. There you go. The new fifth spot for the MMA division is Jake Shock, the amazing one, with all first round finishes. Yeah, he's probably after he like these characters are actually real and shit. I can kind of say to myself, I think they kind of don't like me, the characters I create, because if you think about it, some if I when I change that rule, it's not going to just benefit a lot of my character. It's gonna be a bad benefit against a lot of my characters. Because think about it, you see how easily he can get the submission in the first round and stuff like that. He can get the knockdowns, but with there only need to be two knockdowns to win in the MMA division now, guess what that means? A lot of my striking characters that I created gonna migrate when they're not doing too well in that KO division qualifiers. They're gonna be like, why don't I give the MMA division a try? Because I only need to knock somebody down twice, even in the title fight to win their belt. So, you know. All right. Congrats to him. Yep. Oh. Saying congrats to him on his victory. Let me move that over there. Hey, buddy. Yeah, that's the picture of my little sister who had passed away. I see her face. Well, I have her face a lot of times when I'm on here where I'm watching certain stuff, just for it be like I'm hanging out with her. If you don't know, if you ever seen the video of me talking about she had passed away, like, like, what was it? Yeah, I remember what day it was. It was the 28th of March because it was 11 days after my birthday, which is on St. Patrick's Day. Yeah. Congrats once again to Jay Sock. Congrats. And you already know. Oh yeah, Kyoji and um Masa Masakatsu Funaki Tame Temu Ra Tamura Kyoji Tamura. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that. I'm probably butchering his name. That's why I only pronounce the names I know, like Funaki and Kyoji. I'll pronounce the ones I know. So try to try to figure out how to say these people's names and stuff like that. Yeah, so we're gonna open up tons of possibilities for the characters on this game. Because guess what? There's a lot. There's a lot of characters, bro. There's a lot of characters. That's 5 different slots, I think. No, not 5. 6. Yeah, there's 48 characters in total. After I get to creating slot 4, I'll have 48 characters on here. I may even create some characters on slot 5. So that'll be 56. But right now there's 48 characters. And this is just so I can know where they're most favorable at, what is their favorite division to compete in for. That's why I test them. And as I said before, these are the characters I test them against and stuff like that. And now I'm gonna do this just so you can see the number. See, that says there are 5 people currently, because I haven't been able to do the ones for the I haven't been able to do the 4 new characters I made for slot. Well, the 6 new characters, because I don't think, no, yeah, 4 new characters that I created for a slot 4 and stuff like that, because there's 4 more characters. So this just showing you that stuff with the details. So there's 5 characters, right? Because there's only 5 files, and the files mean the images and stuff like that. A video or image is a file and stuff. This one has 8. Okay, so the MMA division has 8. It's got a little bit more than the absolute division. PW, I think it's the lowest, but like 2. Yeah, just guessing. I was right. This one has what? That has 3. Yeah, because those are tag teams, and there's not a lot of those for the double team division that I can use for me. This one has 3. Now, there's at least 2 more people, if not 3 more people that got to. Well, no, because those 2 people are the first 2 people on slot 4 who are strikers. They're already been created and stuff. That I already used them before, so I already know they're going in the KO division. Even after I get through with the test and stuff like that. But there's personally at least 1 or 2 more people that have to probably go here. And look how many files it says is on here. 24. 24 freaking people in total. And if we look at this, there's what? No, we look at this, we'll take off that and look at the thing. There's more in the KO division than all the other 5 divisions combined of my creator wrestlers who are in the KO division. Now we'll show them. See, that's right there. You know, you can see them. The 2, 3. Now with this, I just screenshotted this because I have them go against the you know, like it says right here. Those are the ones who go against the you know, the inaugural. So Semi Shield is the best character to me besides who's not created by me that's already on the game to test characters out for the KO division. Volkan was the inaugural, you know, I think grappling champion. I don't think it was Combat Sambo. I think it was Volkan who was the inaugural champion for that division. Um for the double team division, Maz ND, who was the inaugural champions for the double team division. For the PW division, Scott Thornton, who just goes back and forth with Chaos for the title all the freaking time. I'm not sure if he's champion right now or Chaos is, but one of them is champion right now. The Sinister Chaos, but I got it. I should have it the Sinister and have Chaos as like the short name, but I got it as Chaos and the short name is Sinister, just because I like the name Chaos better. And then we got Kyoji, who was definitely the inaugural MMA champion, and you already know Shiro was the inaugural absolute champion, and the MMA and absolute champion, along with the KO champion, who's not currently up here or whatever like that, and the double team division champions. Each of them, I think, held their belt from pay per view 1 all the way to pay per view 4. And then some of them held it all the way up to like pay per view 6 or something. Yeah, because I think pay per view 7 is where the Savage Rage lost his belt to Midas Punch. Yeah. Yeah, so that's how I go about doing it. And like once again, this is 24 freaking people. And there's probably at least 1 or 2 more people who have to go in here. And like I said, yeah, these are the first 2 characters I gotta recreate on slot 4. Yeah. And we could do some guessing work on here. So like who will I possibly be adding to the KO division? Well, I can only see the Vengeful One, who's basically my version of Sub-Zero. I mean, not Sub-Zero, but Scorpion. He may be going on there. his short name is Raph or whatever like that. He may be going into the KO division. The Blizzard, I think he's supposed to be MMA, not sure, or Absolute, one of the two. T Race is definitely gonna be MMA, and what's his? Yeah, Unstoppable Tank. He is gonna be in the grappling division, super heavyweight. I think he's the only super heavyweight I'm gonna have in the grappling division. And oh, what's the name is gonna be the Rush or wherever Dash, the Rush Dash. He's gonna be in the grappling division. And what's his name? The one what? Damn it. Oh, I could just go down here. Uh, right there. Hero. Oh yeah, the one Hero. Cause I didn't know what the other name was. He's gonna be in the KO division, definitely. So we got possibly two more characters gonna be out. So it's gonna be a roster of 26 so far. Because we still can make people on slot. I'm still gonna have to make people for slot 5, slot 6, and slot 7. I was thinking of just holding off for and just leave it at slot 4 for a while and see if somebody sends me like information about who they will want to put on there for themselves, because like only thing you have to do, because I'll recreate the character on the game myself from scratch. Only thing you have to do is to show me this stuff, right? Show me this stuff, you know? Go on here like you would do for anything like that. Show me that. You can go to the color, but like if you don't go to color, that's cool. I'll figure it out eventually. Just go here. You don't got, because the way I record my movesets is I go striking, straight down, and then I go everything for this, you know. When I record it or whatever like that, I go everything for this, for the grappling. I go a little bit slower with it, but I ain't gonna take all day. That's the speed I usually go at, like that. Not extra fast and stuff like that. And I do everything for this. Because I have two different videos. Because the taunts are not actual like moves that inflict damage. It can help as far as like evasion probably or something like that. Especially because like this move right here. Let me see. Let me go to it real quick. This move right here, that can create space between you and the opponent if you were actually playing the game. But this is all simulation and stuff like that. Yeah. Because usually I have, what is it? I have this stuff, and this stuff, along with the taunts as part of the thing for ring attire. So that's what you see when you see the playlist for ring attire. That's the only thing that is. That with the taunts, and then I just go here and go straight down to the taunts and just show only the taunts and stuff like that. But I'm saying for you, like, you don't have to do it like that. You don't have to send two videos in, because the AI settings, which is called AI logic, I just call it AI settings because that's what I've been calling it. On here, for my characters, this is one thing you know. For my characters, all of them have this. Right. You know, all of them have this for their stuff. All their stuff is like that. And then for this, I think, yeah, all of them have one for the high flying moves, because the high flying moves are rarely like implemented, and like only way your character will really go for them if like you got them set to be a high flyer and stuff like that and go for a high flying move. So like I'd rather put more into offense for the legs or arms or the body or the head, because high flying moves are rare as heck, especially if you're in the MMA, if you're in any of the MMA rules divisions and stuff like that. You know, the KO, grappling, um, the MMA combatants. Heck, even if your character goes into the faction of 3, they can't do moves to the outside, and top rope moves is the only thing you can do besides the springboard moves from the inside or from the outside, you know? And those ain't gonna do no real damage and stuff like that, no KO damage. High flying can if you set it for it, but like they don't automatically have moves like that. I think only No Mercy has moves, and I think they only have like the Swanton Bomb that does KO damage. There may be another move on there, but to my knowledge, only the Swanton Bomb does KO damage on No Mercy, because that's Jeff Hardy's move. You know? There may be another move, but no, I can't think of one. Yeah, so just go here and just do everything, including that, because the best thing about this wrestling game is I like the fact that if you select and look at all of everything, even everything's numbered. You know, you got the number that you're using along with the number that's actually on the game and stuff like that for things, and that's pretty cool. You know, and I'll make sure I clear all that up and stuff like that. But like, if you want, you just show me that, and you click on this, go back out of it, click on that. After you create your character, and then right here, show me that, and then you're basically done. Once you show me each and everything for your character, if you decide to create a character, because I'll put them in here, and they can go in there with everybody else and stuff like that, and they can be in all the different sorts of matches and stuff like that. You know, it's 10 freaking o'clock. Right, get ready to go out the door. Got shit to take care of. All right. Yeah. So once again, we can round of applause for Jake Shock. He is now the new 5th spot for the KO MMA division. How bad? And you already know the number 3 rank versus the number 4 rank are going to have their ranking match. And that is Kiyoshi, the Hunter, taking on and defending his spot, his ranking against the number 4 rank, which is the wild card, Funaki. I think I said that. Yeah, Funaki. All right. So I guess I'll leave it on this and to the next one later. So yeah, so that's another benefit to making it 2 knockdowns for the KO division. We'll have quicker matches and stuff like that for the qualifiers and for like ranked matches and title matches, stuff like that. Somebody can win a title match very quickly if they're good at the knockdown moves and stuff like that. You know? And I can start implementing my KO characters in there. The characters who are mostly in the KO division, they can start going into that division, the MMA division. They already put them in the absolute division. They do well enough in there too, you know. But now they can go into that one. Wait a minute. Let me see something right quick. Cause why the fuck is he not, man? You know what? This is the freaking division that, you know, XMA wants to be in, but right now he's the number 1 contender, I believe, at the pay-per-view. Where is that? Pay-per-view number 8 for the actual fucking, you know, for the fucking absolute, the absolute title, the absolute championship. He's gonna be in the absolute championship match. So, oh wait, that's his preferred division. Okay, it doesn't have shit to do with what he's actually capable of. Okay. Okay, now I remember. I remember now. Yeah. It's coming back to me now. Because I'm like, why the fuck is he right there? I was like, this motherfucker is supposed to be in this type of match, not that type of match. So that's what that's going on about. Okay, okay. Yeah, because I was like, what is that all about? Supposed to be in the other damn thing and like, grappling. No, I didn't get to test those characters out. Making sure I didn't get to test them out. So I only got to test out the only these two right here. But I'm pretty sure. Oh, I haven't got to test them out again with the other characters. Okay, that's what's going on. No, I think I only tested out two characters. Cause I keep the stuff now nowadays. I keep the stuff. So we go here to pay per view TV finish shows and pay per views, and we're just looking at the grappling division. So grappling division, nope, we don't see him on there. And let's see, slot 7, yeah, grappling division. Oh wait, that's the wrong thing. Oh wait, that's yeah. Damn it. Damn it. Wait, we only have one time? What the fuck? How? Oh, I get that. Because I think I gave somebody a pass. Yeah, because we go back on here. I get that now because I did give somebody a pass or something like that and allow them to just be a part of the 5SChance or whatever like that. Because go to slot 7. No, I think I have fucked some. Like when I accidentally, like, cause sometimes I forget to put people in the right type of division or use them at all. I'll let them get a free pass to a 5SChance or whatever like that. Usually I do that for the newest characters and stuff like that. See, so you got these two characters right here, or if they're coming from being part of a championship team or something like that, or if they were ever the like fight for gold champion, sometimes I'll put them in like the 5SChance just to make sure that like my qualifier matches are not messed up. I'll just automatically put them into one of the 5SChances, the one that I feel best suits them and stuff like that. So that's why you saw me only use one qualifier, but we still had, you know, we only had one qualifier for grappling, but you see, there was another guy right here. See, there's two guys. There's one dude. I think I forgot to use him, so like I just automatically put him into the grappling 5SChance. I think he did well. He did well in it. Oh wait, I'm still recording. I can't freaking X off the thing. Yeah, so. All right, we definitely can go off of here now. All right, so until the next one. Hope you enjoy. Yeah, that's what you got to look forward to come show 9A is that we're gonna have the you know MMA division be 2 knockdowns instead of 5. You know, and that way you can see some cool finishes to matches and like it'll be nail biting because like in the last 30 seconds of a round not only if you're injured, you got to be worried about something because you could get tapped out, but now you got to be worried about being KO'd and losing by KO because somebody can knock you down twice if they have to, or if they already knocked you down once, they're looking for one more throughout the whole entire duration of the match. Once you get one, you ain't gonna need one more. And I already told you about the what's the name thing because like the way it plays out after you get because it's set up with 3 knockdown rule, but the thing is really it's 2 knockdowns. It just says a 3 knockdown rule thing or whatever like that, or 3 knockdown system. But after you get the first knockdown, it's gonna say 1 left because it's 3 and you're taking away 2 and stuff like that. So it's cool that way. That's another reason why I decided to make it 2 knockdown, because it doesn't really affect the fact that you got the knockdown. It's gonna say 1 left anyway, you know. All right, take care. God bless to all. I hope everybody's doing well. And yeah, talk to y'all later. Peace out.